the pizza itself. It's the 9-month investigation that they conducted. According to Reuters, a spokesperson for DII-COT said the pizza boxes did not play a role in the detentions. Okay, well, never mind then. That's a total fucking fake news. Because he tweeted that he was already... like in the country. A spokesperson for Romania's anti-organized crime agency refuted widespread claims that authorities were tipped off Tate's location by a pizza box seen in the video. Tate posted in response to climate activists. Funny, but no. They hit him on every fucking compound that he went to. Like they literally went to every single one of his homes. I hope this is enough for people not to care about Ross anymore. No, that's not going to happen. Also, I choose to believe the pizza story because it's funny on the basis that it's just funny. They knew where he lived. They raided him on April 11th and found a webcam studio with 3 victims 500 meters from his house. Yes, I know. I know they knew where he lived. What is this? Elizabeth Blau not at liberty to speak. I'm currently... What? Eliza Blau? I'm currently not at liberty to speak about Andrew Tate or his brother. I haven't been for many months. That's all I'm going to say about that right now. If you DM me to ask about it, I'll block you, period. Who the fuck? What the fuck is this? Reminder that a prominent self-described anti-trafficking activist and social media influencer didn't say a fucking thing when Elon Musk met with Andrew Tate despite the publicly reported sex allegations. She's a major Elon and Libs of TikTok simp. Oh, she's a right-wing sex trafficking, anti-sex trafficking advocate. Oh no. Eliza Blue is a human trafficking survivor advocate and a survivor herself. There you go. If that's the case. Anyway, look. Andrew Tate is held for 30 days, decided by Bucharest judge just now. Anonymous tweeted it and cited a few Romanian news outlets. Yeah, I know. We're going to cover that right now. So the Andrew Tate pizza box story is unsubstantiated, and the Romanian authorities said that it played no role in it. Okay? So that's number one. Then people thought that he was out of jail because he tweeted from his account. Let's take a look.
Miami time. And we got some amazing news, everyone. He made a tweet right here. I'm going to put it on the screen somehow, some way. Andrew was in a Game 7 NBA Finals tied game. Actually, he was down like 20 points going into the fourth quarter. He dropped 30 points in the fourth quarter.
I wish I could tell you that Adin Ross was trolling when he says stuff like this. I don't think he is, bro.
Quarter came back and won. Insane. I want to let everyone know right now. We're all going into 2023 together. I'm going bald. You will not see any hair. January 1st, 2023. And I'm going to change my life around. And I'm going to show everyone that this is real. Mind control, self-discipline, meditation, gym.
I can't tell if he's like legitimately brainwashed. Like, I don't know what the fuck's going on. Thank you for standing up, Aiden. I believe in you. Don't disappoint the masses. We believe in you, Aiden. The best mentor anyone could ask for. All your friends going to go full Nazi in some future? Wait, what? The fuck are you talking about? Adin Ross is not only Jewish, but like literally fucking said he refuses to do an interview with Kanye West when he had the opportunity to. Not even you will steep this low for content. Brother, if you think like I'm anywhere near the lows that fucking Adin Ross hits on a regular basis, you're on a different planet, I think. My most notorious interaction with fucking Andrew Tate is literally dressing his ass down. Like, come the fuck on, dude. Now I feel like Adin is getting groomed by fucking Tate a little bit. People just can't stop sucking his cock. I can't even see this tweet because I'm blocked by this person. Some of you remember Andrew Tate inviting me out to Romania back in 2019. He put me in one of his mansions. He made sure I lived well, and he influenced me into getting serious about my business. 4 years later, my life is living proof of his positive influence. What? That's kind of fucked up to say. What? No, Adin does the same scheme but doesn't talk about it? What do you mean? What you said about Tate grooming Adin? Why is that fucked up? Explain to me why you think that's fucked up. It's mocking actual victims? No, it's not. What? It's that simple? What do you mean? If someone is like a fucking professional groomer, it's not that crazy to think that they would also groom someone who's like 20 fucking 2 and an idiot. Someone can still be a piece of shit and get groomed. I don't know if you know that. Like, that's not... I don't know why all you fucking dumbasses regularly think that, like, every victim of grooming has to be, like, a positive influence on the planet, and then they were perfect, and that's how they got groomed. Like, no. And it doesn't also necessarily have to be sexual either. What the fuck? Like this like latest fucking Adin Ross, like Andrew Tate interaction has made me rethink the dynamic of that relationship. Cause like he literally is going fucking crazy. Like he's just, like he was unironically, I think, like a little bit more sane, you know? He's not. He's like lost his fucking mind since his relationship ended, and has been hanging out nonstop with Andrew Tate. Anyway, okay. A person for the okay, so there's more details on this though. We talked about the Loverboy method already and how Andrew Tate like openly talked about doing the Loverboy method regularly. Here's the raid video. Someone link hostile with the clip of Tate admitting to grooming him in order to influence the massive following he has. Yeah, lady cops were involved in it, which was crazy. No drugs, just weapons. Yeah, those weapons aren't real either, by the way. Those weapons aren't even fucking real. They're actually toys, for the record, apparently. Yeah, they're airsoft. Or like replicas that shoot blanks only or something. I don't know what the fuck. I saw something about that.
Nothing else? Okay. Can go.
Yeah, that's not like that one looks like a real magazine, but I mean that's like a real magazine with bullets in it. But the other one is airsoft. What is the blue lizard thing? I don't fucking know.
Here's the table.
Am I missing something, or is 30 days ridiculously low for sex trafficking? No. That's not. What the fuck? No. Okay, Asmon's fucking take on this was insane. I don't think he thinks Andrew Tate is like MLK, unless we're talking about like being the MLK of misogyny and sex trafficking. Okay. We covered it yesterday. That was wild. I mean that was a wild take for sure. Like absolutely wild. The reason why he's in jail, his jail term has been pushed to 30 days instead of the 24-hour hold that he was on, is because I guess they probably assume that he's a flight risk, and they're waiting to investigate further and you know, bring charges. Finish the raid video you were on. That's it. There's nothing else here. It's just the cars. Okay. So Tate was arrested alongside his brother Tristan on Thursday as a part of an investigation into allegations of human trafficking and rape. Authorities suspect the pair, along with two Romanian men, of running an organized crime group. Tristan and two others were also detained by the court in Bucharest. Andrew Tate, 36, has yet to comment directly on the accusations, but after being detained, a tweet was sent from his Twitter account alluding to the 1999 movie The Matrix. The Matrix sent their agents, the post said. The account also retweeted Matrix memes posted by Twitter owner Elon Musk. During the detention hearing, the two brothers maintained their right to silence, their lawyer told the BBC. Earlier, a police spokesperson told the BBC that the 36-year-old would be held at a detention center. Born in the U.S. before moving to the U.K., Mr. Tate went on to have a successful career as a kickboxer. In 2016, he was removed from the British TV Big Brother over a video which appeared to show him attacking a woman. He then set up a webcam business he described as adult entertainment. He went on to gain notoriety online, with Twitter banning him for saying women should bear responsibility for being sexually assaulted. He has since been reinstated, of course. But despite the social media bans, he gained popularity, particularly among young men, promoting an ultra-masculine, ultra-luxurious lifestyle. Ultra-misogynistic. It's not ultra-masculine. He regularly appeared in videos with his fleet of expensive sport cars, private jets, and on expensive holidays. What a way to soft-serve this shit, by the way. Holy fuck. But yeah, 4 arrest warrants were approved by a rights and freedoms judge from the Bucharest court. The defense told the two that they had already appealed the decision. Most likely another trial will follow in the first days of January, but the decision is enforceable. This means that the police will take the Tate brothers to the custody of the Capitol Police. So they are, at least until the appeal kicks in, they are under arrest for the next 30 days.
Work ethic.
Anyway, here's Adin Ross.
All that stuff matters. All I'm applying it. Discipline. All applying. Welcome home. I'm so happy you're free. I love you. Cheers, G.
I've never, dude, this is like scary shit, okay? It's just like, it feels like he's a part of a cult now. Like, I know we make jokes about him being like, just, his lover, the most like loyal otter bottom you can get, whatever, all this shit. But like, this is 100% like beyond jokes. It feels like he's just like, he's gonna go bald or something. I don't fucking know. I don't know how much of this is content and how much of this is like straight up him thinking like, oh my God, I'm a part of this cult. Legit. Tate was on a stream like every other week. What do you expect? I mean, he went to Miami to hang out with him. Like, I don't understand. I don't understand how anyone could be like this fucking delusional, Obviously, some of these chatters are psychos, but you being friendly, understanding with Adin is annoying as hell, especially because he's done dumb idiot shit in the past as well. Adin's not a fucking victim. I mean, I think he's a dumbass and also has done awful shit on top of this, is what I'm trying to address here, but you don't understand it. He went to Dubai, not Miami. Oh, he went to Dubai? Like, both can be true at the same time. Like, you can fucking be... you could have done awful things and also simultaneously been just groomed by fucking... Hi, what is this?
Hi, baby girl.
Okay, no. I don't want memes. There's like a... You guys said that there was a video of like... You guys told me that there was a video of
I want you to touch some more people's lives and shit, and I want you to help me out. I came to you for a reason. You see something in me. I know you don't like people. What the fuck do you see in me? You see something in me.
Correct.
What do you see in me?
I think you have the ability to be semi-likable.
You already like me, though.
Semi-likable. And I also think you're, like I said, in an advantageous position, especially financially and influentially. I think that you will one day understand that the black hole of hedonism grows old and tired, and that one day, maybe not now, but when you perhaps...
Bro, you're talking about black hole of hedonism while you literally only talk about fucking Bugattis and shit. Like, that's crazy to me. He's negging him, yeah, like literally in front of your eyes.
My age will look back on the impact you had on the world, and you will find true joy and happiness knowing that you've been good for the planet and it has affected people's lives. And there's a lot of people here who find affinity with you.
There's people's lives already changed, though.
Good, but listen,
I already know
there's a lot of people who find affinity with you. They see themselves in you to a degree, or they wouldn't watch you. My point is, by you going on a journey of self-improvement, by you now becoming the man who does amazing things, you're going to inspire millions and millions of other people. You can have a massive impact on the world. Adin, listen to me carefully. Imagine you get in fantastic shape and climb Mount Everest. Imagine they talk about how you met Top G, he motivated you, you started working, started training, stopped doing dumb shit, stopped hanging around with whores, stopped wasting your time, trained, became a physical specimen, climbed Mount Everest, etc. All these people here watching it are going to be inspired to do more amazing things. The world will become a better place. God will be pleased with you. God himself will look at you, Adin, and say, wow, he is doing what I want to be done on my planet. And you will be rewarded for that.
So you're saying...
I'm saying you can change the world.
So by me going into the gym, doing it for myself, and doing what I want to do to become the best version of myself is going to inspire people.
It's going to change the entire world. Now, a lot of other people at home doing it, good. It's going to affect their personal lives. It's going to affect the lives of their family. That's a good thing. Great. But you have the ability to affect people far more than that. It is a disservice to humanity for you to not become the best version of yourself, because your journey will be watched. Your journey will inspire others.
And this is the type of stuff that I agree. I just don't like sometimes some of the stuff you say, but this is the type of stuff I agree on. You're very motivational.
What's something I say that you don't like?
For example, I didn't like how you said, for example, the X thing. I don't want to go back, but if you're done with the person, you're done with the person. Close the chapter and go on to the next chapter in life. leave that person behind. That's how life is. There's people you don't talk to today that you talked to 20 years ago. There's people you talk to today you talked to 5 years ago, etc., bro. And one thing.
Yeah, he doesn't. He's what? So is he defending? Oh, is he talking about Pammy or is he talking about XCC?
About you that I realized too. It's you have good people around you too. I noticed that when I came to you, your brother. Where's Tristan, by the way?
He's downstairs.
Can I say hi to him later?
Perhaps.
Okay. He's solid, bro. You guys are solid together, and what happens when you have people around you too. That's one thing you don't really touch on. I feel like you have to speak on good people around you. Also makes you more motivated and also brings the best out of you.
Correct. So let's talk about it.
Yeah.
Relationships between people is always going to be a value exchange.
Yeah.
There's no such thing, unless you're being used like a fool, of you having all the value and the people next to you having no value to add to your lives. Even the friends you talk to, they make you laugh, right? So they give you value, right? So by extension, how do you get good people around you?
How?
Think about it. It's a value exchange, right? You want to have good people around you. Every relationship in the world is built on an exchange of value. So how do you end up having good people around you?
You have to. What do you mean? You have to choose. You
have to be a good person. Good people have good people around them.
Yeah.
Bad people have
bad people around them.
True or false?
Facts.
You look at a thief. Who are his friends? Thieves. Because he can't hang around with good people because he's stolen from them all. Do you understand?
I do.
So my circle is solid, and they are good, valuable assets to me because I am a good, valuable asset.
I want him to be a better man. Andrew Tate reveals using Adin Ross to inspire the youth. Yeah, I mean, he just wants a larger. He wants to captivate a larger audience by tapping into Adin's audience. This is like literally what he's been doing since day one. You know what I mean? He recognizes that Adin Ross has like a gigantic fan base of young boys. That is like the most captive market. You know what I mean? That's his main audience. That's who he wants to reach out to. It's a mutually beneficial relationship because like Andrew also personally has like a big chunk of that.
Adin.
Okay. Adin Ross.
Adin is privileged because he's young and financially successful. But he is also a ball of useless putty. Like a little, I'm Adin Ross. Like a little goo boy.
Goo man.
Little goo man.
Okay.
So if I can yell at the goo and inspire the goo to become hard like stone, like I am, if I can finally get in his fucking mind and fix it, I know by extension I will inspire millions of youth to do the same thing and follow his path. This is what I was trying to say to him in my last broadcast with him. Adin, you can be a force for good in the world. A lot of people look up to you and respect you. They see you being a ball of goo, and they think
that view count is fake.
Because the person they spend their time watching,
like on Rumble or some shit.
Ball of goo. If you become made of stone, you will inspire children to do the same. So
Yeah, I mean, he's like saying he wants to inspire Adin to become better so that Adin's fans will become better. But like, meanwhile, I think he's just, I don't know if he wants people to become better. You know what I mean? It seems like his interest is more so to, join his multi-level marketing schemes or whatever kind of fucking scheme he has cooking up. This is insidious too because Normans and people uncritical of Tate would think of this as virtuous of him. Exactly. Exactly. That's it. That's it. Like, that's the reality. Like, what the fuck? What kind of like betterment is Andrew Tate here to offer? You know what I mean? Like, what is he? Like, what? He's saying, like, go to the gym and shit? Like, okay, great. That's great. Everybody says that. Like, I say that. That's not the end-all, be-all. You know what I mean? I know they arrested the suspect for the Idaho murders. We're going to look at that later, okay? Calm down. No, he's just leeching Adin's audience. It's a mutually beneficial relationship because he has a pretty solid audience, but they have nowhere to, like, go or cohabitate because nobody's fucking going on Rumble, okay? This shit is fake. So basically he has to like maintain relevancy by either being controversial and doing bro called you ugly, like look at yourself. What? I'm gonna start permanently banning people that poop sock me in the middle of like commentary. I think permas for poop socks are coming back. I mean, think twice before doing it. And no, if the mods do not unban them. It's getting really fucking annoying. It's just like out of control, dude. Literally every day there's like 11 fucking poop socks. It's just like stupid. It's so dumb. Like, no, don't unban the people. Don't unban people that I perma for poop socks. I'm sick and tired of this shit. Seriously. Especially at the top of the hour when people don't want to look at a poop sock. They're going to look at a 3-minute ad break. Of course, nobody wants to look at a 3-minute ad break. They want to look at the uninterrupted broadcast. And the only way to achieve that is by subscribing for $5 or for free with a Twitch Prime by connecting your Amazon Prime account to your Twitch account. Okay? And if you're banned, you're cooked. If you're banned, you're cooked. You won't be able to subscribe. You can also get gifted a sub if you're lucky. Here's the 3-minute ad break now.
Using Adin Ross as a conduit to improve the world. The only way I can do that is to genuinely improve Adin. I like Adin. I want him to be a better man. I want him to be a better person. By extension, the world will become a better place. I'm going to do my absolute very best for Adin. I'm going to drag him kicking and screaming across the finish line because he needs that help and that motivation. I believe he has potential. Like Goo and Clay can
thank you
be
for the
molded,
5 gifted.
but right now it's molded into a big dick.
He needs to be fired in the kiln.
Yes,
But
it needs to be reshaped.
But he's got some good people around him.
Ant is a good guy.
And Ant's a good guy, and
Yeah.
and his influence on Adin is certainly going to help. But yeah, hopefully you've inspired the kid because, as you said, millions of people watch this streamer every single day. They watch him sitting around, being a fat ass, being pudgy Adin, as people are calling him.
Pudgy Adin.
Being pudgy Adin. And if he were to just, get a six-pack and a bit of muscle and get his life in order a little bit more, the millions of people who would watch him and think, you know what, I want to be like Adin Ross because he's gotten into shape would be very cool. So, yeah, I wish you the best with Adin Ross, Andrew, and that's your job, not mine.
Thank you.
Because
Yeah, I mean, they're just saying that, like, oh, we're just trying to get, we just want to make sure that Adin becomes a force for good or whatever the fuck. Aiden's not even fucking fat. Like, I mean, he's out of shape in the sense that, like, he could be in better shape, I guess, but it's not like he's fucking fat. They're basically, like, negging him, bullying him, hoping that he, like, I mean, it was very successful, though. It was. It worked. It worked on him. And then, their main goal is to basically present themselves to a larger audience as like a positive influence when it's obvious that they are, not necessarily positive influences. Why the fuck would you look up to someone like that who talks that much shit about you? Well, it's a give and take. It's just manipulation. If you like instill confidence within themselves and tell them that like your praise is the only thing that they should look up to, that they should genuinely want, and then constantly go hot and cold on it as an older male in a person's life where like they don't really have a lot of like older male advice givers, okay, in their corner. You can break someone easily. You can break someone very easily only to hold the keys on how to rebuild them. You know what I mean? Yeah. You give them in little bits and pieces every now and then. You say, hey, like I am, you need my well done. You need my good job. You need my attaboys, okay? I am a successful male figure. Look at how great my life is. Okay? I mean, this is like, it's so weird because we watch cults and cult videos all the fucking time. Right? We watch cult videos all the fucking time. This is how they do it. How do you think some fucking goober ends up like captivating like 60 people to 100 people, maybe even larger numbers, This is how they do it. Social isolation, and then or taking advantage of people who don't have like a good internal way of smell testing this shit. And we know that he is like pretty fucking successful at manipulating people, you know what I mean? Obviously. But ultimately, that doesn't change the reality of what like Andrew Tate has done, and you know, all of the fucking dudes that are lost and rudderless and don't have any like serious positive male role models in their lives, who look up to Andrew and look up to Tate and think like he's brilliant. Well, they're gonna be sad, but they'll, I guess, move on to the next grifter. You know. That's how it works. You have a good point. While falling down a Sam Harris pipeline, I ran into Jordan P. Heard some of the shit he was saying and was derailed when I went, this motherfucker sounds crazy. Yeah. Why do you guys do this? Someone on Pornhub portraits you, and it's called Watch What Hassan Piker Does After a Stream. And yes, I Googled it, bite me. I messaged you on IG. Why are you doing that? I can't put the blame on Tate when this is a mutually beneficial relationship. If Adin were Tommy in it, then I would agree with you 100%. But then again, who the fuck am I? You know the kid. I mean, I think he's always been, you know, susceptible to this shit. And he is self-interested, and he has done a lot of fucked up things, you know what I mean? Like promoting gambling to children, doing crypto rug pulls, all this shit. And I have thought that if he had positive male role models in his life, he could have potentially not gone down that path. But it seems like he's a prime candidate for this sort of thing. Okay. Anyway, this is not even a fucking defensive, you know, Adin Ross.
Set to them.
To them.
The better a person you become, if you were to embark on this journey of self-discovery like we just described, and you were to start taking your life very seriously, there'd be people who would come into your life who would be new, and there'd be people who fall out of your life. Guess who's going to fall out of your life?
The bad people.
The bad people. People who are wasting your time.
I agree with
wasting
that.
your life.
I agree with that.
And the people who would join into your life would be the people you're training with. People who want to climb Mount Everest with you, etc. The better you become as a person, the better your circle becomes. Which is why when people...
I'm not successful enough for Adin Ross to like, you know, find me as like a positive male role model, okay? And also, I don't do the same fucking... I don't do this like, I'm so successful bullshit to like present an air of success. Adin and I are in the same space, and he arguably gets more viewers than I do. Regardless of how successful I am, I can't dupe him into thinking that I'm actually more successful than I really am, because we're successful in the same area, okay? Andrew Tate, on the other hand, can manipulate him into thinking that he's actually infinitely more successful than he actually is by fucking driving around in a Bugatti and flying in a private jet and making him think, just like confidence men usually do, that he is like significantly richer than he actually is, and that wealth is actually an incredibly important assessment of someone's quality of character. It's just not going to happen.
In this video, Adin Ross shows the top G Andrew motivated him.
Listen.
Like, this is what I mean. He's just like, not this year you were bigger. It doesn't matter. What do you mean? Arguably, your ego is mad? Wait, what? Dude, look, I'm going to be honest with you. If you don't understand, like the words that are coming out of my mouth, that's not on me, brother. That's on you. I'm literally fucking saying that like Adin Ross is more successful than me on. Well, I'm more successful overall than he is, but like on Twitch, Twitch numbers, clout wise, he has more clout. Okay, that's what I mean. That's what I was saying, and you didn't understand what I was saying. But because we're in the same space, he looks at that as a measure of success, and he can say, "Oh well, I'm not going to listen to this guy." Whereas Andrew Tate, doesn't matter how unsuccessful he is, he can portray himself as incredibly successful because, you know, he can just always claim that he has more money than he actually does, and then turn around and claim that, like, you know, or doesn't really need to do much. Doesn't really need to do much to say, like, money is the most important thing for success, most important measure of a person's personal character. Adin already believes that.
I'm single now, and I'm very distracted. There's a lot of beautiful women in this world.
You said he arguably has more viewers than you. He definitely has more viewers than you, pal. Oh, dude, this is this is like weirdos. Like you guys are, I assume, like the Andrew Tate supporters, right? Oh yeah, you are. Hassan, you sound so dumb. Your hypothetical situation is a girl Ronda Rousey is using or something. I don't think you understand the words I'm using. These are not good gotchas. One day you will grow up, I hope. I hope to Allah that you are not fucking like actually a 35-year-old man and instead simply like a 14-year-old, and inevitably you will grow up and grow out of it and look back at this. Hassan is actually brain dead. Stop talking over him so much. Hassan, your stupid Lamau, says you. We don't ban guys like this, right? We never ban guys like this, and then they still fucking act like, you know, this is an echo chamber. Arguing your points, tape bot. No, man. You said he arguably has more viewers than you. He definitely has more viewers than you, pal. Is such an idiotic assessment. We're done with this conversation. You do not personally understand the words that are coming out of my mouth. It's okay. You ban more poop socks than conservatives? Yeah. You are nowhere near his level? Yes, that's true. I am not in prison for sex trafficking, so I am nowhere near the prison level. So I guess you're correct on that. Bro, this is the quintessential, like, you can't argue with dumb people. They will always bring you down to their fucking level, and they have more experience there. You know what I mean? This is like what's happening here. Straight up. It's crazy. Oh. Anyway. Okay. This guy's literally licking a battery to power his brain. Yeah. Okay, so where was I? Getting back to the main point at hand here. Yes, we're going to look at the Tory Lanez thing. Don't worry.
In this video, Adin Ross shows the top G Andrew motivated him.
Listen, I'm single now, and I'm very distracted. There's a lot of beautiful women in this world. And I know if I have hair, I'm more confident because I have hair and I look better. So I want to go out, and what am I going to do? I'm going to get horny as fuck and want to fuck. But I want to be celibate. I want to be in the gym. I don't want to be bald. I just want to lock in. I want to just give it all I got. Because watch what I'm about to do.
He wants to start going gym on a daily basis, and he will go bald the same as Andrew Tate, I honestly hope Adin is going to do this, and he is not joking. Andrew Tate did talk about Adin and what he wants him to do.
So I saw you're hanging out with Adin Ross.
So he flew here to see me, but he's gone.
So how is it?
Adin has potential. It's my goal to try and fix him and make him realize and reach his potential, but it's difficult because he's living in a
little bubble.
Yeah, he's living in a bubble inside of America, and there's a whole bunch of garbage around him.
Subscribe to keep up with your daily.
Kids get attached to the first influencer that says work out that they actually listen to, and because working out makes people feel better, they become attached to that person. Yeah, I guess. That's so wild to me, dude. The most impressive thing about Andrew Tate is how he convinced everyone that his baldness was a choice and not hopping on the finesse ride too late. Yeah, I don't know how the fuck you believe that. It's like that to me. That is like the clearest example of like cultist attitude. It's like when Trump supporters turn around and act like Trump is hot, like he's like sexually attractive. The moment when I see like a Trump supporting Karen turn around and be like, he's so hot, I wish he grabbed my pussy, I'm like, oh dude, you're gone. Like, it's, you can't even see something that's right in front of your eyes. You know what I mean? Like, never mind. It's over. Like, there's no saving you at that point.
People send me questions, and I get this a lot. Hey, Andrew, my friend did this to me. My friend stole my girl, some bullshit. Well, if you're hanging around with losers, guess what you are?
A loser.
A loser. If you're hanging around with snakes, guess what you are?
A snake.
A snake. There's no snakes in my circle. There's no losers.
And if you hang around with sex traffickers, guess what you are? A sex trafficker. Yeah. Your circle, your closest 5 friends is what is a compilation of everything that makes you, you. Hold on, I gotta pee
Losers
out
in my
that.
circle. The best way to have a good circle is to be a good person. Life is very simple, and it will fix itself if you do the work. So yes, I have a fantastic network of extremely compendious, hardworking, reliable individuals, because guess what I am? A compendious, hardworking, reliable individual. This is how the world works.
Got it. So the energy you give out is what you receive.
It's almost like live by the sword, die by the sword.
Yeah. Got it. Damn, bro. That's crazy. I promise you, because I know the next time we're going to see each other, you told me come to Romania. The next time you see me, even actually we'll probably chat over Discord and text. The next time you visually see me, I will be better than where I am right now. I'm going to actually, you motivated me to motivate them. And that's all I needed, because the fact that you brought that to my head, now I really understand, and this is my motivation. If I sit around like a fat, mopey piece of shit, it's not really showing them anything. But if on the side and I'm currently giving updates and stuff about what I'm doing in the gym and I'm progressing, it's going to motivate people. Because they're going to be like, oh wow, Aiden had such a shitty mindset and he was laying around eating fucking chips all day and drinking soda. Fuck that. It's actually wrong of me for them, because I have an audience who watches me. It's wrong of me to them if I don't become the best version of myself.
Now you are starting to understand.
Because, no, it's selfish. It is.
It's selfish.
It
correct.
is. Because think about it like this. I have a lot of eyes on me for a reason, right?
Correct.
It's not just because.
Correct.
There's a reason.
Yeah.
I have to provide significance in some type of way. And it starts with making myself better.
Absolutely. That's how you build a legacy.
I figured it out, bro.
That's how you build a legacy.
I've chilled my body. I actually figured this out, bro.
Congratulations. I look forward to your journey.
Oh my God, I actually figured it out. I'm not even just trolling. Watch, bro. Watch what I do now. I have videos of myself telling myself I'm going to blow up and I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. Now I'm telling myself, my future self, Aiden, now is your time. Now is your time.
It's just crazy because, like, this dude, okay, yeah, like him, hate him, doesn't matter. He did something that is, like, profoundly difficult to do. He blew the fuck up, okay? And he created an incredibly successful career for himself. Yeah, he did rug pulls along the way. Yeah, he did a bunch of, like, selfish and bad things along the way. But it is not, you can't deny that he did this, right? That is literally infinitely more valuable than what fucking Andrew Tate has ever done. Okay? It's true. Like, because even if he didn't do the fucking scams, being able to captivate entire fucking arenas full of people, whether they're children or not, it doesn't matter. Name the bad things he did. You mean Adin? You mean Adin Ross? I mean, it's very well documented. I fucking routinely criticize them. Okay? Like, that is unironically way, way, way bigger of a deal than anything Andrew Tate has ever done, which is surprising because like Andrew Tate also recognizes that. That's why he wants to influence him this way. Tate blew up too, bro. That doesn't mean anything. Dude, Andrew Tate does not have like a consistent... Andrew Tate does not have a consistent audience, okay? He is basically just like the face of misogyny, but he has never been able to like consistently get 100,000 people to watch him. Okay? That's the thing that most people don't understand. That's not true. That's not true. Andrew Tate has never had a consistent fucking audience in the same way that Adin Ross has. That's not true. When you say, nah, you're wrong, he has like 40K people watching fucking Rumble, you're incorrect. Those are fucking fake botted views, okay? Are you saying Adin is bigger than Andrew Tate? Adin as a consistent entertainer, yes, is bigger than Andrew Tate. Andrew Tate had his blow up moment. He utilized a lot of other larger platforms like Adin Ross's and so many others to basically funnel as many people into his multi-level marketing schemes as he possibly could. And he blew up alongside like YouTube Shorts and TikTok. But ultimately, if you were to look at like, if Andrew Tate basically decided to become a live streamer in the same vein as like Adin Ross, he would not be able to captivate as large audiences. I agree with you on your view on Andrew, but how do you know the views are fake? Because it's on Rumble. Rumble bots their website, notoriously. If you want to understand how botting works in websites like that, I'll explain it to you. Just go on the website, look at the top streamer, and look at how many views that website gets normally. If you look at like a website like Rumble, for example, okay, and you look at like the top, this is it. Rumble is the website we're talking about, right? 757 people are watching Dr. Drew right now. Okay? On the live broadcast, it's like 62 people are watching the first TV live. Mike Lindell is live right now. 140 people are watching. So, like, do you really think that this website that gets, like, no traffic whatsoever, all of a sudden when, like, Andrew Tate is on it, is going to get 42,000 viewers? No, of course not. Look at Twitch as an example of a website that doesn't bot their viewers. Or even, for example, Microsoft's website, Mixer, when it first came out, as an example of a website that doesn't bot its viewers. When you looked at fucking Mixer, okay? When you looked at Mixer, Ninja would get like 10K on Mixer, or 17K, let's say, right? Ninja would get 17K when he was live. And that was it. That was what he like maxed out at. Because usually people don't just go to a random fucking website. Okay? People don't just like tune in by the hundreds of thousands. You just hate on everything. Oof. You got me, man. This is when he went live on Twitch. He had Tater Tots spamming to watch him. Yeah. This was his Twitch account, and he got 900 views. He streamed a total of 276 hours. Why do you think he got 900 views on Twitch? That was his highest recorded number of concurrent viewers. But he got fucking 40,000 on Rumble. Why couldn't he get... Like, I don't know why motherfuckers come... Like, look, guys, you might not appreciate my viewpoint on the world or whatever, but like there are certain things that I know I'm good at, okay? There are certain things I know I'm good at, right? Like, you might not like me. You might have heard awful things that, people have said about me because they fucking love lying and you don't have a charitable perspective. But if there's one thing that's undeniable, I kind of understand the space, right? I'm one of the biggest streamers on the fucking planet. And I have a pretty solid understanding of streaming, right? Would you not, like, don't Haas mod that. I'm not flexing. I mean, this is just a factually correct take. There is no assessment that you can make on here, right? Don't say ego. This is not what it is. I hate my own fucking community the most. I swear to God. You guys are literally the reason why I can never talk about anything. If Andrew Tate had a consistent audience of 40,000 people tuning into him on fucking Rumble of all websites, like legitimately, he wouldn't feel the need to go on Adin Ross's stream regularly. He wouldn't feel the need to go on fucking Fresh and Fit and all these other podcasts. Do you understand? Adin did blow up organically and captivates an audience who, for some reason, genuinely like him, while Tate blew up by offering financial incentives to his MLM, to his multi-level marketing scheme to post his clips, and by suckling on the teat of much larger and much more captivating entertainers like Adin Ross. That's the difference. That was the point I was trying to make. Okay? Bro, respectfully, you're chatting out of your arse. I'm not being funny, but you're chatting out of your arse right now. Yeah, dude. Yes, the guy who got 900 as his like maxed out fucking live viewership on a platform where like botting is very easily recognizable, that gets 40K on a website where it is notorious for botted viewers. That's that guy. That guy is, that guy that you support. I don't understand. I don't know anything about streaming, so I can't possibly fucking give you an accurate assessment on someone, on whether or not they're fake or not. I debated you. Thanks, man. Take an hour off. I don't know what's going on with chat, but this is the actual truth, not your own assessment. Yeah. And if you want to fucking understand my bona fides on, in the streaming space, like, we can take a look at the Twitch tracker on my own fucking Twitch, and maybe you'll get a better assessment, a better understanding of why I know what the fuck I'm talking about. I mean, there you go. Top live channels, Hassan Abi. Let's take a look. Do you see a difference there? Do you think I know when, like, someone has, like, not a real audience that's engaged, that follows him to other platforms? Anyway. I mean, if there's literally one fucking thing I know how to do, it's streaming. Anyway. Okay. What, 3 best places to buy Rumble views? That's hilarious, dude. It's all a fucking scam, dog. That's what it is. It's a scam to teach scammers how to scam better. And, like, what are they teaching? Other scammers how to scam. The Valo curve on a 7-day graph. Yeah, I mean, that's, yeah, what are you going to do? That's the Valorant peaks bucket. $12,000 hour stream total. Let me tell you why you're wrong and I'm right now. Yeah. This is lifetime performance, right? I kind of want to see real quick where we're at with like this year. Or no, this is weekly performance. Never mind. Here's my monthly. What is this website? Rumble.com got 122 million total visits this past month. Have you seen a fall off in viewers since COVID ended? No, I've only grown since COVID ended. Do you think his 3+ million Twitter page doesn't feed into his size? Andrew Tate is not huge in the streaming space, but I would say his following outside isn't like the average creator. People like Tate and Liver King grew outside of podcast circuits. Yeah, I agree. I'm just saying that he has some... I was simply stating that he also did something that was, that was definitely successful, okay? Being able to blow up like that, especially without even a fucking podcast of your own or any sort of like media of your own, is a difficult thing to do. But I think what Adin Ross did is more consistent and more difficult. Okay? But ultimately, it's like not a real thing. As far as like Rumble goes, being a fucking botted website here, 1.1 billion total visits. Anyway. Ultimately, it doesn't matter. Okay? He's just trying. He wants something that Adin Ross has, which is a sizable audience of young teenage boys that he can basically captivate and turn into cult-like fucking diehard fans who will ride for him even though he is arrested for sex trafficking. And you see those teenagers, right? Like, I mean, they're all over. I saw videos, manipulate these audiences. I saw videos of people saying like, oh, he called this ahead of time. He said he was going to get arrested. You know what I mean?
No one talks about that. Tate's house was raided for human trafficking. 8 p.m. we went to the police station, did some paperwork. By 8:45 we were released. That's it. No one talks about that. Tate's house was raided for human trafficking. He's a human trafficker. His house was raided for human trafficking. I have no charges. I'm not on bail. There's no criminal investigation. It's over.
Well, no, he was wrong about that.
It's done. But the nature of the internet, Tate being a human trafficker gets clicks. Some girl lying doesn't get clicks. That's the nature of the internet. So I don't get a chance to dispel these things unless there was a mass banning event. And when I was talking to my team saying, look, we have to change the public image, we have to change the way it create certain things in the month before the ban, we were discussing how do we fix these rumors. And it's hard because especially when you have massive detractors,
People who hate me don't want to tell the truth. They hate me. They just want to take anything they can get to attack me. Like I said, they can't attack my physicality or my success, so they have to attack whatever they can get. So there are people on the internet who repeat the same lie on repeat because that's all they want to say. So it was actually a blessing in disguise. So there's no people trafficking charges. I'm not a people trafficker. The woman's come forward saying many times I don't beat women. Like, all these things are complete false narratives, and that's why the banning was a good thing, because it allows me to finally get everyone's attention and say, listen, calm down. I know I'm top G, but you can't just be a human trafficker and run around the world and get away with it. Like, there's that.
What the fuck? I mean, this is pretty funny overall considering the circumstances, but like, my man, even when he's talking about this, he's like, being able to travel all around the world while doing sex trafficking is impressive. Like, what the fuck? Making it seem like it's a good quality.
That's insanity.
He's like, that would be really cool, and I'm not that cool. You know, that's sick, man.
That's crazy.
It's almost like a fresh start, clear the air. All right, after the smoke's gone, let's see what we got.
It is. It's a fresh start. And although I don't believe my enemies and detractors are logical enough and intelligent enough and also non-emotional enough to accept it's a fallacy and simply stop saying it, what it does do is the Matrix has fired every bullet it has. It's the empty clip. They fired the he's a people trafficker thing. It's been proven false. They can no longer repeat it. They can't take the bullet back and reload the gun and shoot it again. So instead of having it as a nagging annoyance, instead of having it as the odd bow and arrow shot at me for the rest of human time, I'm glad they shot me with the M16 and it's done. And I survived, top G, here I am. And I can finally understand that it can't be repeated and it's finally gone away.
I mean, that aged like a fucking fine wine, you know?
If anyone listens to my content, I champion masculine, strong men who protect women. That's what I champion. I say all the time, people trying to say I'm negative and my mindsets are negative. If you call a police officer in the heat of battle, you want men brave like me. If you call a fireman, you want him to charge into a burning building. You want men with the tenets I teach. We are protectors of society. We're absolutely not the predators of society. It are the people who are my detractors, the ones I talked about, who are objectively unattractive and objectively unsuccessful. They are the predators, not successful men.
This is why I think this is part of the reason why I'm like a decent counter to this fucking chinless bald fuck, ultimately, because like, the fuck are you gonna say, that I'm unsuccessful? Good luck. The fuck are you gonna say that I'm like objectively unattractive? I mean, that's how I feel about myself, but pretty sure, you know, that's not the common attitude. Like, it's just, that's just how it is.
I have no need to kidnap anybody. In fact, I beg them to leave my house. I'm not trying to beg them to stay. I'm like, listen, the party's up, young lady. Please go home. So it's absolute insanity, and I'm glad I can finally clear the air on that one.
If you enjoyed this video,
yeah, I mean, he went on every motherfucking podcast, and on most of them, they regularly talked about. He regularly talked about this shit, but one of the clips that I've seen on like No Jumper, DJ Academics, all these other people that are posting right now is like, oh, Andrew Tate knew he was gonna get arrested. I think he was on with like the Nelk Boys or whatever. Where is it? Where he was like, he knew he was gonna get arrested. It's like that the Matrix was coming after him. It's like, yeah, bro.
Well, let's talk to.
Yeah, I mean, of course, that's not a fucking that's a lock. Of course he knew that he was potentially going to get arrested, because he already had gotten arrested for sex trafficking. Latest regarding Tate, a spokesperson for the directorate had applied the hold to influencer in a detention center. The 4 suspects. We already covered all this, but I mean, this is the same shit. We're gonna do the Tory Lanez thing in a second, by the way. Arrested for cringe fucking tweet and looking so gay. Too many pics. Another Prezzo banger. Dua Lipa thing. All right, Andrew's interview. We'll cover that in a little bit too.